Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your October 1st to the 15th, 2025 reading for you. Now let's see what the Tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Oh, I love that. Right at the heart of it all, the Three of Cups. Oh, the Magician is the challenge. Interesting. Angels and spirit guides. Oh, the Nine of Cups, one of my favorites. The Eight of Pentacles, Temperance, Angels, and Spirit Guides, show me clearly. The Two of Swords, Chariot, Queen of Swords. Let's move that over a little bit. Angels and Spirit Guides, show me clearly. The Eight of Cups, oh, and Justice. So let's move this over just a little bit for you guys. I think you'll be able to see everything just a little bit better. Okay, perfect. Give me a moment. Okay. So what I just love about this is that you have the Three of Cups at your center right here. This is love, this is connection, this is beauty, this is joy, this is abundance moving you forward. And so here, the love is everything. You're going to see that you are connecting with those who are really important to you. You really don't have time for like the excess people, like, you know, the people who don't really matter that much or are two-faced or not really that honest or open with you. But Virgo, during this time, the people who you really love, who really love you, are coming forward. And it might not be the most exciting, but it's just like a cozy warm blanket. You're going to feel so snuggy with this energy, so connected. Now the challenge is the Magician. As above, so below, as you believe it, so it becomes. You can be having a lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas about things. You can be rather harsh on yourself during this time, or rather negative towards yourself. So do be mindful about that. With the Magician, there is also a sense of like, how do I create what I want? How do I embrace my magic, my success, my prosperity, my abundance? How do I stand before the altar of my existence, claiming my gifts, not saying, oh no, I'm not really talented in this, and meaning it. Like, you're diminishing yourself in one way or another, Virgo. You're not looking at your gifts and your talent and your beauty and your prosperity. And there's a sense of like, why aren't you seeing you? Like, spirit doesn't understand. Like, why aren't you seeing you? Why aren't you seeing how magnificent you are? And the thoughts of anger or fear or frustration are overpowering everything and making you doubt yourself moving forward. Now, during this time, okay, during the first half of October, we have 4 major events that happen, and they fall on 2 days. So that is pretty cool. The first major event is, of course, the full moon on the 6th of October, and the full moon is in Aries, so our passion is really coming forward, our passion, our fire, our tenacity, our brilliance. And then the second event that happens on the 6th of October is Mercury enters into Scorpio, which is really quite interesting because Scorpio brings deep diving into matters. It brings like this deeper sense of, I want to know. I want to know, like, show me the secrets, show me what I need to know. So there's a deep diving into things that's going on during this time. And then we have the 13th of October, where we have Pluto going direct. And this is a huge shift for everybody, personally, world-wise, okay? This lifts the stagnation. So where it feels like nothing is moving, nothing is happening, all of a sudden the stagnation is lifted and things start to move again. It's kind of like the beavers built a dam in the river, or a tree fell over the river. That's a better analogy. A tree fell over the river and it blocked everything up, and now it's been moved, right? And now the water gets to flow. You know, the bounty gets to come in, and that's going to be very important. It can be also with beavers, but they're important to our ecological system. So let's leave those. And then we have Venus entering into Libra on the 13th of October. And this brings with it harmony, which is very, very interesting because you're going to be thinking of like, you know, stagnation lifting. It can bring with it chaos, but it's balanced by this beautiful energy of Venus entering into Libra. And we're ruled by Venus. No, we're not ruled by Venus. I do apologize. You're ruled by Mercury, okay? But here you have that beautiful Venus energy moving you forward, and there's a sense of harmony. There's a sense of peace. Libra is ruled by Venus, and so it just feels so at home. We're in Libra time frame. So with Venus being in Libra, it just feels like I've come home. I've come home. I know what I want. I know what I need. Like, I'm snuggy, I'm cozy, I'm great. But you have to believe that, because you're having a bit of a difficulty believing that within yourself. At the root of you is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is so beautiful. One of my favorite cards, especially in this deck. This is the Llewellyn Tarot deck, and it's my favorite deck in the whole entire world. Don't tell anybody. I just adore it. The Nine of Cups is joy and success and prosperity. It is having your bounty. I always view the Nine of Cups is like when you've put honey in your tea. I love tea. And you lick your lips and a bit of honey got on the cup, like the edge of the cup, and then you get this surprise burst of like honey and sweetness and goodness, and just like, it's like, oh, I just feel so happy and so aligned. That is the energy that's coming in here. It's sharing your gifts with others, most definitely, but it's not needing everybody to show up at the table for you. It's like, no, these are my gifts. This is my energy moving me forward. I am happy. I am success. I am bountiful. I am abundant. And that's at the root of you. Believing that is going to be a bit of, it's going to be a sticky wicket. It's going to be harder than it should be. And spirit is a little bit like, what's going on here, Virgo? So just be aware of this. The energy that is now leaving is you being a super worker bee, okay? Of you being really diving into your work, falling into your work. It's all about work. It's all about the details of things. You've totally like kind of ignored everything else. It was all about work, or what you're working towards, or what was super important to you. So here, now that's come to an end. So that's actually going to be pretty nice, but you can also feel like, well, what am I supposed to be doing with all my time now? So just be aware of that. Temperance comes in. This is Sagittarius energy. Time frame November 22nd to December 21st. Temperance and justice, they are the law cards, but temperance is truth. So the truth is coming forward, and you're going to see you're diving deeper into the truth. You're diving deeper into what you want. You're diving deeper into what you need. You're being more open and honest with yourself than you have been for a really long time. And that's going to kind of throw things for you just a bit, Virgo, because you were like, this is the path. This is the way forward. You'd be much more happy being back here in worker bee mode, in like, this is what I got to get done. This is what I got to do. But with the Two of Swords here, it's like the paths that you thought you were going to walk, they're starting to fall away. And you're going to start to see yourself called to something new, something powerful, something beautiful, but something that you weren't expecting. And so your near future is kind of like, you need to take that leap of faith on yourself and say, yeah, I can do this. I've got this. I can move forward in this way. You're taking the reins of things. This is Cancer energy. Time frame is June 21st to July 22nd. You're taking the reins of what you want. You're having order come out of chaos, which is something that we very much like, Virgo, right? That's very much an energy of like, yes, I like this. I got this. But here, you're taking something that seemed unobtainable or untamable. Untamable is it. And you are reigning in the sea. So this is Mamanan, the god of the sea in Welsh tradition. And what you're going to see is that you're taking the chaos of the world and you're finding harmony. You're finding harmony within yourself. You're finding harmony within what you want. And you're moving forward in power and tenacity and determination. But it's the whirlwind of emotions which has made you doubt yourself. You know, not see yourself, not see what you want, not see what you love. And now you're finding a balance to you. And it brings us then to the environment, which is the Queen of Swords. You're not always understood. So just like throw away the idea of, I want people to understand me. During the first half of October, people probably not people won't, because you have that core, right? The Three of Cups, the people who love you, the people who get you, they understand you. But this is going to be you being different than what people kind of like expect or just want from somebody at times. Because the Queen of Swords is the most masculine of the queens. She will not go into the box that people want to put her in. Think of, think of Hatshepsut, if you know Hatshepsut, or think of the queens that ruled, in ancient time, or even now, where it's like, I will not be put into the box that you want to put me in. This is how I'm moving forward. I'm going to do things this way. And even the people, like, yeah, it's just like very entrepreneurial spirit. Like, I'm going to do it this way. And this can be overwhelming because you're going from this energy of like, well, tell me what to do, I got it, right? Or let me focus on what needs to get done. But I'll do the same thing over and over again until it's perfect. And here, it's breaking the mold. It's moving things forward. It's cutting through doubts and fears. It's not letting everybody know your mind, but don't keep everything secret, okay? Because you'll have a tendency to go to extremes. You'll either tell everybody everything or you'll keep everything secret because you're ruled by Mercury, all right, Virgo? And it's like, that's just the way it works. That's the way it works. But here, You're cutting through the fears that you have had, but you're also letting yourself fly. And you're letting yourself really embrace your power, your tenacity, the fact that you've put the hard work in, you deserve where you stand, you're embracing what it is that you want, and you're not taking BS from anybody, especially yourself. So stop negating your own gifts. That's going to be really important here. You're going to start your own quest. You're really afraid to, though. The Eight of Cups is, first of all, walking away from something you once thought you would love. Okay, for some who are watching this, because it is a general reading, you're going to walk away from what you don't love. You don't love it anymore. It's not working for you. It's done. But you're also going to start to walk towards what you truly love, what you truly desire, what works for your heart, what ignites your soul, what opens the doors. And that's going to be exciting. That's going to be beautiful. But you're afraid. You're afraid of walking away from what you don't like because you know what you know. And you're afraid to walk away into the unknown, into the dream of it all, because you've had dreams fail before. And that's just a part of life. I mean, we all have dreams fail on us or come forward in a different way. And if we start to look at things not in the confine of the imagination that we had when we were little, or the way that we thought it should look because that's what TV said, but we let it come forward, we will see that there's beauty, that we will see a magnificent that is around us that like we hadn't expected because it didn't fit the mold that we were given. And there's justice here. Justice is finding balance. And that's what you're moving forward in, the sense of balance, the sense of harmony, the sense of deeper understanding. You're cutting through, again, the fears, but the thoughts, the ideas that haunt you like specters in the night. You are embracing what it is that you want. You're finding harmony within yourself, bounty within what you desire, and it's opening up the door. You're being just and fair with you. It's not just and fair to everybody. You're being just and fair to you. You're moving forward in love, in kindness, in harmony, and that brings forward success in the most brilliant of ways. It moves us to our spirit message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. And this is also Libra energy, right? Justice, Libra energy, which is the time frame that we're in right now, September 23rd to October 22nd. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Here we have prosperity and beauty. There's beauty in prosperity. There's almost a sense of needing to pay penance, like needing to not be prosperous for one reason or another, like a fear of prosperity. But it's seeing the beauty within prosperity, and it's letting that beauty shine within you. It's not that I can accumulate more stuff. We don't need more stuff, or we might need certain things, but we don't need to accumulate more and more and more. Our world is very into that. We don't need that. It is letting the beauty come from being prosperous, from having a calmness of spirit, because you know that the lights will stay on. You know that the food is coming in, right? You know you're safe. And safety is a brilliant prosperity that opens up and makes life beautiful. It brings us then to the chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is grounding. This is the Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below your feet. You're grounding yourself. You're rooting yourself in the ground, and you are letting your arms stretch up, meaning that you are saying to yourself, I am here. I am present. I am nurturing. I am strong. The energy to be mindful of, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Ooh, there are these 3 that just popped right out. The 8 of Wands, the Prince of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups, which is at our root. The 9 of Cups can also be very much a hoarding energy of like, this is mine, I'm not sharing it with you. So just be mindful about that. The Prince of Pentacles can be very secretive about money. There can be secrets about money around a person. It could be around an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. But it's just somebody who's very secretive. And it can be, hey, don't be secretive around money. Like, let in the wealth and share it. Like, share your ideas of wealth and prosperity. Like, don't be secretive about that. But there's a sense here of being like secrets ruining things. So just be mindful. And with the 8 of Wands, the 8 of Wands moves really fast, whether you wanted to or not. So it can be really fast that secrets around money bring a loneliness to them. So just be aware of this during this time. Our subconscious spirit message is breathe. Don't forget to breathe out. Don't forget to breathe. Do not forget to take quiet moments when we are off our phone, when we are just connecting with ourselves, and it opens up this energy. It moves us then to our crown chakra and peace. And so here with the crown chakra, it is crowning yourself with peace. It is crowning yourself with harmony. It is crowning yourself with love. It is letting that peace center you and opening up your mind to a greater harmony, a greater beauty than you had expected. It brings us then to be mindful of the Three of Swords. You will have a tendency during this time, because you're putting yourself down for one reason or another, or there's this energy that's putting you down and making you think, I can't do this, where it moves to all the times that you have failed, the big heartbreaks that you have had that have devastated you and overwhelmed you. And so here with the Three of Swords, just be mindful about this. We all have sorrow and hardship in our lives. Like, that's part of what existing is. I have this tattoo on my wrist. It's synapsis alba. Now, in the Bible, this is like, if you have faith as small as the mustard seed, you will achieve everything. But it is also in Buddhist tradition that there's no life without pain, without suffering. And I found that really, really beautiful, because a lot of times we think, oh, it's just me. It's just me who is suffering, right? It's just hard right now for me. And it doesn't make it any easier when you're going through something to be like, well, others have gone through it too. But it's also like, I am not alone. You're not alone. There's something here that's making you feel very kind of segregated, very, very pushed away from others at time. You are not alone. Do not set the table for 8 other people and forget to tell them to show up. Or expect the people who are just like all in it for themselves to show up to your party when there's nothing in it for them. Invite the people that really, really love you, because they will show up, and they will show up time and time again. And even if those people right now are just your angels and your spirit guides and you can't see them and it stinks, but if you can have your angels with you and your spirit guides showing up with you and have that creative, loving beauty being a part of you, it will change your world. Your subconscious, spirit message is the Hangman. It's letting enlightenment in, and it's looking at things differently. It's seeing yourself differently. And it's calling in your power in the most exquisite of ways. All right, Virgo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Have a blessed beginning of October and a blessed life. Bye.